What's up, you guys? It's Janera
and Leonard.
If you're a part of our YouTube fam,
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
If you're not a part of our YouTube fam, I'm gonna need you to go click this subscribe button. So
you will be.
Period. See, we got it right that time.
We got it right, y'all.
So, this is week 2, or are we counting down?
Count down.
Okay, so week 9 out of the 10 weeks. This week we just got a couple things coming for you. So we are heading to my appointment. My appointments are now every 2 weeks instead of every 4. So a lot closer appointments. Actually, I think this is my last.
The last 2 weeks? No, you got one more 2 week.
Okay.
And then we do 1 week.
1 week. So yeah. So we have appointments every 2 weeks. And then I am showing you guys my baby cart. So this is gonna be a fun little video. I'm gonna show you guys everything that's going to be in my cart, that's gonna be on the side of my bed, and just that I wheel around the house for the baby for convenience, something that I've seen a lot of moms doing and I thought it was really cute. So yeah, so we are going out into the world. So you guys, crazy little side note, if you see what I have on, show them a little crazy outfit, right? So I'm at that weird size, right? Where I'm too small for maternity clothes, but I'm too big for my clothes. And it's like, I've gone this whole time without buying maternity clothes. So I really don't want to buy anything. So now I just be putting stuff together, y'all. So let's just not judge me, okay? This is what I look like because I just try to put stuff on that fits, that is going to do something. And it's 88 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's hot.
This is what I'm wearing. So, yeah, here we go. Typically, I put on a dress, but for the appointment, you know, they take the shirt up and all that, and you put on the dress, that don't really work. So, let's go. Let's go.
So we are at the doctor's office. And today we're just getting a checkup.
Y'all, my blood pressure looking good.
Blood pressure looking good.
Wait, we don't talk about that.
What?
Oh, that I'm losing
Oh,
weight.
your weight. Yeah, still losing weight. Well, you're not losing or you're not gaining. It's like stuck.
Yeah, it's like going back and forth.
So we haven't got back to our initial weight. But still looking good.
We're doing good. So typically we do crack of dawn appointments, y'all. We be here at like 8 a.m. And today we're here at 1:45. So we're gonna see how different this appointment is versus the ones that we typically do at 8 a.m.
Because we were trying to get in here before I go to work. But I had to take a late lunch. So that way I can be at the baby's appointment. Because I ain't finna miss an appointment. I be at all of them. All of them.
Asking all the questions.
Asking all the questions. Taking all the notes. Because that's what I do. I'm basically a certified doctor, y'all.
Oh.
The only thing I'm missing is a certificate.
A degree?
That's minor detail. You don't need a degree per se.
No, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of doctors who will disagree with you, who went to medical school, spent lots of money, and they would disagree. It's not just a certificate.
Okay, well, I'm missing the letters behind my name. Is it behind the name?
Yeah, but that's the big part.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, shit. Yeah, kick on. She said, listen to my daddy lying. That's why she kicked
I know he over that line. Stop your lie.
Ooh, just a lie. Tell him I hit him in his lies.
You know, in a very crude way, people call them lightning crotch.
Okay.
And I only use that word because I think that's the most accurate description I've heard.
Okay.
Because it feels like a lightning bolt just hit you and it's extremely sharp and it's like, what happened? And then it's gone right before.
Before you can even process what happened.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that can be very normal.
Okay.
Yeah. So types of pain that are normal are, you know, hip pain, back pain, leg pain, vaginal pain like that. If though it's ever like every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, you know, doesn't go away no matter what you do, then that's concerning because that could be early labor. Yeah.
She likes that very much.
Huh?
So she don't like that very much.
She's kicking me. Oh. She's gonna be a little fighter. Let me see down here. How do you lower your shorts just a little bit so I don't get too much gel on it? Thank you. There we go.
Yeah, she's pretty low, huh? Is that?
Yeah, their positions change all the time. 140s. You're only 30 weeks, so the baby still has a lot of space.
Okay.
So they're basically bouncing and floating around in there as much as they want.
Okay.
So it'll be here, tomorrow it might be there. So it's all over the place.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Around 34 weeks is usually when they start running out of room a little bit.
Okay.
So you will also feel like they're moving a little less.
Okay.
But it'll be like a new normal. You know, so lesser movement, but not like lack of movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's definitely overactive.
Well, she kicked me.
Yeah, she
does.
does.
So, alright, you can sit up. Things I would start doing if I was you, I may have already talked about it. But you know, like a lot of stretching if you can. Hip, lower back, legs, as much as like pelvic opening exercises as you can do.
Okay.
All those things just to make sure that your ligaments kind of have strength. Because right now, all your muscles and ligaments in this area are working extra hard.
Okay.
And they're constantly under tension. So if you don't do anything to stretch them or put heat and ice on your back, anything like that, you're just going to be in more and more pain.
Okay. All right, y'all. So that was the end of my appointment. Appointments are typically pretty quick unless we have a lot of questions. This week we didn't really have any questions, really. The biggest part of it was just figuring out what that pain was that I was getting. And it wasn't even really bad, but I just want to know because as I'm getting closer, I need to know what certain things feel like or what, you know.
Because it's our first baby. We don't know.
I never went into labor before. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I just ask a lot of questions because I want to know what's happening to my body. We can walk there. What's happening to my body because I'm not sure. So yeah, that was basically that part. So next you're going to see my baby cart. Here we go. All right, y'all. So we about to get into this cart now. So this cart is multifunctional. First of all, it's got wheels on it. It's rolling through the house with us, okay? Where we go, the cart goes. That's the plan. So when we're in the room, this cart will be next to me on my side of the bed, or in the living room, the cart will be right over here, just kind of, you know, kicking it. We are in the house, we're comfortable, you know, regular house clothes, so whatever. So yeah, this is going to be our postpartum, nursing, nighttime, all of that cart in one.
Utility cart.
Utility cart. So at the top, we got diapers. Dad picked the pattern for these. We use Honest brand diapers right now. We don't know what is going to be good for her skin or how she's gonna like it, but as far as reviews and what we've been seeing and what we like, knowing what my skin is like, knowing what his skin is like, and kind of just trying to find something in the middle that'll work and seems to be working for a lot of babies, we want Honest diapers. So the ones that are sitting up are the newborn ones. The ones that are laying down are the size 1. They both have different patterns. He's gonna come show you the patterns of the diapers. Very, very cute. And if you look on them, they have like the little lines, the little yellow line. So when their diaper is soaked, it turns blue, which is really cool. Really, really cool.
You could probably see this one. Yeah, you can see that one.
Yep. So that's cool. And then right here we have wipes. So that's what this is, because obviously everyone knows diaper and wipes, the most important thing in the middle of the night, like changing. So that is what's on the first part at the top of this. Now when you come to this side, we got Passy Central, okay? Pacifiers, clips, backup pacifiers, extra, all you can eat, okay? Fassies. So that in the middle of the night, if she loses it, pops one, falls on the floor, nobody's getting up to rinse these things off. Just grab another one, pop it in her mouth. That's the plan. So that's these, and then we got these cute little clamps to go. Everyone has been getting the ones that have like the toy on it or the little things on it, but I just don't really like those. I don't feel like the band on the pacifier should have something that becomes like a crutch. I don't know if that's the right word that I'm looking for, but I feel like when you get those stuffed animals and things on the pacifier, they need both of them at that point, you know what I mean? And I don't want it to be something that she's so attached to because of the stuffed animal or whatever the case it may be. I want it to strictly be for the use of the pacifier, not something that also comforts her just to have in her hand or something like that. That's what this is, just something to keep it hooked onto her and move on. So yeah, that is the first layer. Second layer, this is important down here. So again, we are in our 9th week in the countdown, so we don't really know what's going to 100% work for us. This is just a way, not the way. We don't know right now. But the breast pump that I got is the Spectra. The Spectra S, what does it say? S1?
It doesn't say S anything.
Oh,
Got turned on? I turned it on.
yeah, I forgot which Spectra I got.
S1.
S1. So I got the Spectra X1 Plus. I got the Spectra S1 Plus. Jesus. So the reason why we got this one over the other one is because this one is rechargeable. So you have your batteries, your charger where you can plug it in and you can be hooked to the wall, but you also can do it unplugged, or whatever the word is.
Portable.
Portable, there we go. You also can use it portable, which I like the idea of not being able, like having to be attached to the wall or something. Eventually, I think I do want to invest in the real portable ones, the ones you can just like drop in your bra and it kind of does the pumping for you. But for right now, I think this is a really good option. I've heard really good things about it. Everyone says that, like, you know, out of all their breast pumps, Spectra is the one that really like produces the most milk. It really helps. These are the bottles that it came with, and you guys, I do not know parts. So let me just not even try to play like I know what these parts are called, but this is the part that goes over your boob. So whatever that may be, this is the tube that is connected back here. And then you connect it here in the front. I am going to try to exclusively pump after like my first month. My first month I am going to let her latch, but me and Leonard talked about it, and it's something that he really wants to be a part of, is being able to feed her. In the beginning, I'm just going to, you know, straight from the breast so that I can get my supply up and all those things, while also pumping so that, you know, we can kind of build a supply that way. But eventually we want to go to just exclusively pumping so that he can bottle feed her all the time. We have two, and if you look down here, it's two little holes there. So you connect this tube, and then there's a second one as well. You connect both the tubes to the front of this, and then latch there, boom. That's how you do that.
How you do it.
So that's what those are. And then on the actual bottle, here, take this so you can see, so you can show them. On the actual bottle, it shows you what the I think it's milliliters. Is it in milliliters?
It is in milliliters and US fluid ounces.
Yes. So in milliliters and in fluid ounces, how much you actually pumped, so that you can go ahead and measure that. So then after we do that, then we have these bags. We are going to take that, pour it in these bags, and this will be how we store them. I'm trying to figure out the most effective way to do this at night, because a lot of moms, what I see is that they go ahead, they pump at night, they fill up the bags, they write on it, and they give it to their partner, and their partner drops it in the freezer, or whatever the case might happen at night. But then I've also seen a lot of moms who are getting the little mini fridges. They're not even really mini fridges. They're like tiny little soda can fridges, like the little ones, and they're putting that in their rooms so that after they put the milk in there, they can just slide this in the refrigerator, and then in the morning you can go ahead and put those, which I think is really cool, so that he doesn't have to always get up and go drop these in the freezer. But we also have a marker here. The reason why we have the marker is because we want to put the date. I'm not so big on time stamps, but I am going to try to do AM and PM. They said that your breast milk has different, I'm going to use the word vitamins or use the nutrition, or I'm not sure of the exact word, but it has different things based on the time period. Your body just kind of knows. For lack of better words, at night your body produces more melatonin, right? So in the breast milk, it's going to have more melatonin in the PM breast milk than it would for the AM breast milk. And then also, like, if you get sick, you want to write on there, I was sick and what you were sick with, because if your baby is getting sick with that, then those antibodies are good for that time. So my baby might end up with a cold, but I might not have a cold at the time, right? So if I go to my cold breast milk, then I know, like, oh, this is breast milk I had when I was sick. It's got a lot of antibodies in it. Let's use that breast milk out the freezer for her while she's sick. So that's the reason for these, and the marker here to kind of write down those things. If you guys want, later on as I go through my breastfeeding journey or whatever, we can do some videos on that for you guys, because it's a lot. So these are just here, the nipple lids, bottles and stuff like that, so you can kind of transfer it over into the bottle if you want to just go ahead and do a feeding right then and there. That's what that is. And then these are just nursing pads. So like after I'm done nursing and I'm going to sleep, or just throughout the day or whatever the case may be, if I leak or whatever, then I'm going to use these. The only reason why I have these now, TMI, sorry, a lot of information, but I already leak. So these are good for me to have now. We also have...
Hand pump?
No, this is called the Haka. One thing that I heard a lot of moms use it for is when you have baby, and like I said, for the first month she is going to be strictly on the actual boob. So what you do is you put her on a boob, and then you use this one on the other one. While she's on the boob, if this one is leaking, you can catch that milk and you're not just wasting it, right? So that's what this is for, because then you can store this milk. You might get an ounce, you might get, you know, whatever, but honestly, for a lot of moms, especially for those who don't produce a lot, losing an ounce of milk is like, girl, who wasted that? Put it in here, like, let me get that. So this is a really good thing for that. Also, pretty soon I am going to start hand expressing so that I can get colostrum. Like I said, I already leak. Again, I need to check with my doctor, and I encourage you to do that too if you're a mom that's going through this journey. Don't start hand expressing until you're like 34, 35, 36, somewhere in there. I think they said closer to the end. Check with your doctor and find out, because supposedly it can send you into early labor. The reason why I'm gonna ask my doctor if I can start a little bit earlier is because I've been leaking for maybe 3 weeks. So I don't know if it's a real thing, but I feel like all my colostrum's leaving because I just be out here leaking. And before you know it, I'm getting actual real milk. So I want to actually kind of get my colostrum before it's gone. And my understanding of it, again, minute, you start out with colostrum. Colostrum is what they call liquid gold. You only get a little bit of it, and then you transform into your milk. And so I feel like if I've already been leaking for 3 weeks, I could be going into that window where I won't have any more left. So I'm going to talk to my doctor at my next appointment and find out if I can go ahead and start a little early hand expressing, which is why I already have my Haka out and kind of ready to do that if she gives me the okay for that, so that I can make sure that my baby has colostrum. Colostrum is good for their skin. It's good for their baths. Also good for like antibodies. If you're in the hospital and your baby has a problem latching, I've seen people use like the little syringes, because what they're saying is your baby's belly is only like this big when they're first born, like their first 1, 2, 3 days. We'll drop a little chart so y'all can see that, so y'all don't think I'm just talking out inside my neck. But they say your baby's belly is just super tiny, so it doesn't take much to fill them up in those first couple of days. So a lot of moms, if they have problems with latching, or they're nervous about it, or you know, they're second time moms, third time moms, and they kind of know how their bodies already kind of get down with breastfeeding, they're kind of prepared that way. So that's what this is for. This is the baby Haka. And then this is nipple cream. It just helps. A lot of people say that they actually put their nipple cream on their thingies to I don't know exactly where it goes. Again, I don't know parts yet. I'm still learning about that stuff, but they say they put it on there because it helps suction, it helps for pain, again, cracking for, well, not again, but for cracking for the nipples, all those things. So that's what this is. I don't know, I can't really vouch for the brand again because I've never used it, but I've heard really good things about it, really good reviews. A lot of moms say this is like chef's kiss. So this is the one I bought. If this doesn't work for me, or if I break out from it or whatever, then we'll go on to the next one. But right now, this is where we're starting. So that is the second row of our baby cart. Okay, so the last tier on the cart is the bottom tier. This stuff that's on the bottom, it's not as important. It's not really things that are going to be used all the time throughout the night. Most of this stuff at the top will be used every day, every night, you know what I mean? That's why they are priority at the top. This stuff at the bottom is shower stuff and things that are in the middle of the night if she has accidents or things like that. We have her baby lotion, Aveeno, baby body wash, Aveeno. So the reason why I chose Aveeno is because I wash in Aveeno, and I heard that it's really good to kind of use the things that you use on you for your baby, as long as they're baby sensitive, so that when baby's on me, she's kind of already building up a tolerance or used to these kind of things, the smell, the feel, all those kind of things. So that's why we chose that. Destin is the diaper rash cream that I heard is like great, maximum strength. I'm used to A&D ointment. People were saying that that's old and that nobody use that no more. So I'm gonna try this out, but if this don't work, we're going back to Old Faithful, because I know Mom used to put A&D ointment on me. I put A&D ointment on my sister, my cousins, all of them, they all use A&D ointment.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. But they're saying this is the new stuff, so this is what I'm going with. I don't know if it's per se new, but I know this is what like everybody's bragging about now. So this is what we got. We got some rags down here, again, bath time. Baby towels, bath time. So these things are more used in the middle of the night. Birth cloths. There we go. So that's that. And then we have extra onesies over here for if she, you know, like makes a mess or whatever in the middle of the night. A lot of these things will be for Leonard. Yeah, that'll be. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so, and then on this side, this is like random essentials. So I got this nail grinder because I'm like so scared of like the whole clip your baby's nails thing. Random fact, Leonard loves clipping his nails, y'all. Like, he's a nail clipper. It's really
I am.
It's really weird. So we also have like a regular baby nail clipper, and if he wants to go explore and be great, then cool, he can use this. But I just feel like I'd be scared clipping my own nails, and I don't want to, you know, like clip her nails, and I don't know. I just don't want her to be bleeding and be like, oh God, I hate this woman. So that's why I got this little grinder thing. That's what this is. And then just regular other bath stuff. After she comes, I'll do an updated one, probably like a month in, just to let you know if this is all still functional, if we're still using all these things. And this is what the cart is right now, but who knows, that can change. But yeah, that is everything on my cart, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to share them with you guys. This is what we have. Bye.